time we're going to go a little bit different. We're going to go backwards of what we do because we tend to go teach you one way and then teach you the opposite way. So this time we're going to be writing down the formulas and ask you to write the names down, which let's jump right in and take an example.
You just need examples here, folks.
Let's try one. So let's go with
so CaSO4. So remember the rule here is you always write down the anion first. So calcium, Ca is calcium, right? Now we have to find and ask ourselves, do we need a Roman numeral? Calcium, look at the periodic table right here.
Group 2.
No.
Doesn't need one.
And SO4, got my trusty table right here, and it's sulfate.
And I'm going to say this, naming is actually really, really easy. Yeah. The only thing you have to worry about ever is if you have the Roman numerals, because if you know the names of these, you can just write them down.
That's it, folks, okay? I think we need to do the one with the Roman numerals, because those can be a little trickier. So let's do another one.
That's right.
All right.
Let's go with...
all right, Cu2CO3. So first name is Cu copper, so let's write copper.
For copper.
Now, look at the periodic table right here, and you'll notice that copper is a transition metal, so we need a Roman numeral. So he's going to put the Roman numeral brackety thing.
Yeah.
And now the last name is easy. Again, get the table guy out. Carbonate. But now we have to write out our quantities, right?
Easy for me to write poorly. Carbonate. Yeah.
Carbonate. So let's write CuCO, Cu, and then
by the way, that's
CO3.
because we have two of these.
Yeah, because there's two coppers.
And then we have one of these CO3. Now, I want to be really clear. It's a mistake sometimes students make. This is 1 unit of Cu or CO3. It's not 3 units of something, and that's sometimes we get a little bit tricked on. But we have one of these CO3s and we have 2 of these.
And I have to find the charge. You always know the charge of the anion, and when you look at your table here, carbonate has a charge of -2. Now I need to figure out what the charges are here. That adds up to 2 minus. That needs to add up to 2 positive. So what does each copper's charge have to be?
Has to be +1. So I like to just write a plus in there, but if you happen to be the one that writes +1, go for it.
So the Roman numeral is tricky. Now this one is actually quite tricky. Very often I see students take this 2 and call this copper 2. It's not the number, it's the what?
The charge.
It's the charge. It's the charge.
It really is.
I think we should do one more example.
Let's do one that we've seen before, but we're going to do it the little bit opposite route. Let's do this. Let's do NH4 parentheses 3 PO3.
Okay, so we'll name the cation first. So NH4 is one of those poly weirds. He's the only poly that has a 1 charge, so that's named ammonium.
Again, some people get a little freaked out by that 3, but we're not going to get freaked out by that.
Now, is he a transition metal?
No,
because it's a polyion.
Yeah,
and then we just name PO3, and PO3, again, trusty table, it's phosphite. Don't get confused with phosphate, which is PO4, but you'll find that on your table. That's it, guys.
Yeah, this is the end of the naming. You don't have to do anything else with it, which seems almost too simple when you have all this ugliness here. This ends up being the name. One of the things I'd encourage you with as you're going through these is just realize that once you've got a couple of them done, they're all the same. The only thing you have to worry about is do you know your ions, which you probably should know.
And in class, you're going to just be doing lots of practice, and it's going to come second nature to you.
That's what we hope.
All right. We got you. We'll see you in class. You guys are awesome.
Take care.